thought it was a pretty good weekend overall. Guys battled really hard and, found ourselves down a couple goals. And when you do that, you put yourself in that position. You got to play with a little more desperation than usual, and it tends to end up either in their net or our net. You get out of position and things like that. But overall, I thought the guys battled really, really hard, and a couple lucky bounces go the other way, and that's a very, very good hockey team we played against. So you got to give them some credit too.
Josh, you got your first career goal there. I mean, it came at a time where maybe the team could have gave up a little bit, but you guys kept battling. Could you just talk about kind of the will to keep going the full 60?
Yeah, I mean, that's what we're all here for, is to play 60 minutes of hockey hard. And I mean, obviously it's nice to get that first one on the belt, and too bad it was a little late.
Perry, could you just talk about kind of the style of play? What kind of game was it? Did you feel it was a real physical game, or how would you kind of describe the gameplay out there?
I'd say the style of play was a gritty game. I mean, it was battles all over the place, one-on-one battles, stick battles. I mean, it was a physical game. It was gritty in the corners, and I mean that's the one word I'd say is gritty.
Corbin, you guys come home for the first time in a while, and now you got to go right back out on the road on a tough 2-week road trip where you won't be home for a while. So talk about how you guys pick right back up off of this and turn it on again on the road.
Yeah, I think it's a little different for a team like this as opposed to other teams in our league, because we're fairly used to being on the road. Obviously, we go for a while when we do go. And the guys, I kind of like it personally. My wife doesn't like it very much, but we can talk about that another time. But the guys tend to get the camaraderie going, and it builds the team chemistry and things like that. And we're not missing any school or anything. Maybe a couple days right at the tail end of it, but so the guys get to go and really get to know each other. And it's good for the team. It's good for the chemistry, like I said. And as of now, we have a better road record as it is, so we're looking forward to it.
Yeah. I was just curious. Obviously, the 2-week road trip last year was very good to you guys. What was the key to that success, and how do you try to kind of maybe duplicate that again this year?
We swept Michigan and Notre Dame, and I think obviously that's a great 2 weeks, but it's not something you can look back at and think, well, it's just going to happen again, because it's not. We're going to face Bowling Green and Northern Michigan, and both very good hockey teams. Bowling Green's having a great year. So I mean, in terms of preparation, it starts now, and I think what we did this weekend is something we can build on in a ton of positive ways. And again, I think guys are going very, very hard, and tonight we didn't get the result, but I think going into this road trip, everybody's pretty positive.
I'm just curious, Garrick, Bowling Green, I guess Northern also a familiar opponent, but facing Bowling Green for the first time this season. What do you remember about that team, in that building and playing in that building against that team?
I mean, it's just like every other game. You just go out there and play their rink. They're a well skating team in their rink, and I think we'll match up pretty good to them. So it'll be a good 2-week road trip, and we'll have fun.
Josh, maybe you could talk to us about the penalty kill tonight. It seemed like last night the penalty kill was a huge part of the game, and then tonight the inability to have a penalty kill for both teams seemed to be a huge part. A lot of power play goals, that sort of thing. So maybe talk about what you were seeing out there during those penalty opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, the kill is probably one of the most important parts of the game. Obviously, first off, staying out of the penalty box is the best thing to do. But I mean, killing the good kill percentage, you're going to win more games. So I mean, got to bear down, block shots, and obviously that's going to help us out in the long run. So.